Imagine a cluttered lab in 1928. The air is thick with the scent of chemicals, and the benches are crowded with glassware and petri dishes. This is the world of Alexander Fleming, a Scottish bacteriologist working at St Mary's Hospital in London. Scottish scientist Alexander Fleming returns from vacation. He'd been away for a couple of weeks, and his lab was left in a state of disarray. As he begins to tidy up, he finds something unexpected in his petri dishes. Among the many cultures of Staphylococcus bacteria, one dish stands out. A mold is growing on one dish, but this isn't just any mold, it's a mold that seems to be doing something extraordinary. It's killing the bacteria around it. Fleming observes a clear zone around the mold where the bacteria have been destroyed. This mold, Penicillium notatum, held the key to a medical revolution. Fleming realized that this mold produced a substance that could kill a wide range of harmful bacteria. Fleming's keen observation would change the course of history. He named the substance penicillin and began to study its properties. Fleming's discovery was a stroke of serendipity. He hadn't set out to find a new antibiotic, but his curiosity and attention to detail led him to one of the most important medical breakthroughs of the 20th century. It highlighted the importance of curiosity and observation in science. Fleming meticulously documented his findings, understanding the potential impact of his discovery. Sometimes the greatest discoveries happen when we least expect them. Fleming's work was a testament to the power of chance and the importance of being prepared to recognize and seize unexpected opportunities. Fleming's initial findings, published in 1929, didn't immediately spark widespread interest. The scientific community was slow to recognize the significance of penicillin. However, the potential of penicillin was undeniable. Over the next decade, further research and development would transform penicillin from a laboratory curiosity into a life-saving drug, revolutionizing medicine and saving countless lives. Penicillin works wonders against bacteria, but how? Bacteria are single-celled organisms. They have a cell wall that protects them. Penicillin targets this wall. It weakens it, causing the bacteria to burst and die. This makes penicillin a bactericidal antibiotic. Penicillin is particularly effective against gram-positive bacteria. These bacteria have a thick cell wall that penicillin can easily target. Unlike disinfectants, which kill all cells, penicillin is selective. It targets bacteria without harming human cells. This selectivity is crucial, making penicillin safe for use in treating infections. The discovery of penicillin came at a critical time. Alexander Fleming's groundbreaking work in 1928 set the stage for a medical revolution. However, it wasn't until the 1940s that the true potential of penicillin was realized. World War II was raging. The global conflict created an urgent need for effective treatments for infections, which were claiming countless lives on the battlefield. Infections were a major threat to wounded soldiers. Traditional treatments were often ineffective, leading to high mortality rates from otherwise treatable wounds. The demand for penicillin skyrocketed. The Allied forces recognized that penicillin could be a game changer in saving lives and improving recovery rates. Scientists faced a daunting challenge: how to mass produce this life-saving drug. The initial methods of production were labor-intensive and yielded very little of the drug. Early production methods were slow and inefficient. Researchers had to find a way to scale up production to meet the enormous demand. The breakthrough came with the development of deep tank fermentation. This innovative technique allowed for the cultivation of penicillin in large quantities. This technique allowed for large-scale production of penicillin. Factories were quickly adapted to implement this new method, vastly increasing output. By the end of the war, penicillin was being produced in billions of units. This mass production saved countless lives and marked a significant achievement in medical history. This wartime effort laid the foundation for the modern pharmaceutical industry. The advancements made during this period continue to influence drug production and medical treatments today. Section 4: Penicillin to the rescue, tales of lives saved. The impact of penicillin on the battlefield was immediate and profound. Soldiers who would have died from infected wounds were treated and saved. Stories of penicillin's life-saving abilities became legendary. One such story involved a young woman named Anne Miller. Anne contracted a severe streptococcal infection. Her condition deteriorated rapidly. Penicillin, still in its experimental phase, was administered as a last resort. Miraculously, Anne recovered. Her story, among countless others, solidified penicillin's reputation as a miracle drug. Section 5. A medical revolution. Penicillin's impact on healthcare. Penicillin's impact extended far beyond the battlefield. It revolutionized the way we treat bacterial infections. Before penicillin, even minor infections could be deadly. Diseases like pneumonia, meningitis, and syphilis were major killers. Penicillin provided a cure for these and many other diseases. It ushered in a new era of medicine. People lived longer, healthier lives. Infant mortality rates plummeted. Hospitals transformed into places of healing, not just waiting rooms for the inevitable. Section 6. Beyond penicillin, the dawn of the antibiotic age. The discovery of penicillin sparked a golden age of antibiotic discovery. Scientists, inspired by penicillin's success, searched for other microorganisms that produced antibacterial substances. This led to the discovery of numerous new antibiotics. Streptomycin, tetracycline, erythromycin, and many others followed. Each new antibiotic expanded our arsenal against infectious diseases. This era of discovery transformed medicine. It gave us the power to treat and cure a wide range of infections. Section 7. Penicillin's enduring legacy, a legacy of scientific innovation. Today, penicillin and its descendants continue to save millions of lives every year. From the smallest clinics in rural areas to the most advanced hospitals in urban centers, penicillin remains a cornerstone of modern medicine. Its ability to combat a wide range of bacterial infections has made it indispensable in the medical community. Its discovery was a turning point in human history. When Alexander Fleming first noticed the bacteria-killing mold in his lab, he couldn't have imagined the global impact his finding would have. This serendipitous moment led to a revolution in medical science, changing the way we approach bacterial infections forever. It marked a paradigm shift in our fight against disease. Before penicillin, bacterial infections often meant a death sentence. The introduction of this antibiotic transformed medical practices, drastically reducing mortality rates and improving patient outcomes. Penicillin's legacy extends beyond its immediate medical impact. It opened the door to the development of a multitude of other antibiotics, each designed to target specific types of bacteria. This has allowed for more precise and effective treatments, further advancing the field of medicine. It ignited the field of antibiotic research. Scientists around the world were inspired to explore and discover new antibiotics, leading to a cascade of medical breakthroughs. This ongoing research continues to be vital as we face new bacterial threats and antibiotic resistance. It paved the way for the development of countless other life-saving drugs. The principles learned from penicillin research have been applied to the creation of medications for a variety of conditions, from infectious diseases to chronic illnesses. The story of penicillin reminds us of the power of scientific inquiry, the importance of serendipity, and the enduring impact of human ingenuity. It is a testament to what can be achieved when curiosity meets opportunity, and when dedicated researchers pursue their work with passion and perseverance. It is a story of hope, resilience, and the triumph of science over suffering. The legacy of penicillin continues to inspire new generations of scientists and medical professionals, reminding us that even the smallest discoveries can lead to monumental changes in the world.